I mean, it's important to Serco in a number of different ways. I think most of your members will be familiar with Serco's footprint within the International Fire Training Centre, but this conference and event just gives us an opportunity for your members to understand a bit more about what else Serco does within the fire and resilience sector. So our footprint stretches way beyond the IFTC. Serco is a global organisation that employs over 50,000 people worldwide, but within our fire and resilience service and sector, we sit within Serco's defence organisation. And we, in addition to operating the International Fire Training Centre, we also operate the UK Resilience Academy on behalf of the UK Cabinet Office, as well as the Defence Academy on behalf of the Ministry of Defence. So Serco's footprint within fire, within resilience, is far beyond the Fire Training Centre.
I'm Deborah Higgins. I'm the Head of Resilience at Serco, and I sit in UK and Europe Defence Business Unit. We're really pleased through our International Fire Training College colleagues to have the opportunity to partner with AFSA to become a sponsor of this event, which I had heard was fantastic, but I've already been here this morning and it's really, really an amazing group of people with a brilliant theme this year. We have a whole range of businesses that run from operating prisons and hospitals up to anti-ballistic air missiles up in Fylingdales. So we employ such a massive, broad range of skilled people, and it's a people business essentially. So Serco really embrace all of the diversity and inclusion needs that we have as a business in our day-to-day operations. Especially around the theme of this year's conference with it building trust. We have our own values at Serco, which is trust, care, innovation and pride. And I've worked for Serco now for 8 years, and I can say they aren't just words. So for me, it really resonated in that trusting your colleagues, being able to demonstrate trust for your customers is just so important. And you can only do that if people believe that you're authentic and that you're not trying to sell them snake oil. And so I love working with the people that I work with in my team and just the values of the organisation. And to be here where people are talking about it and being really open and honest about some of the challenges that we are facing, especially in the public sector and emergency response. It's really lovely to see that whole topic embraced so fully and be the theme for 2 days. It's brilliant. A good leader is authentic. A good leader is empathetic, and they bring themselves to their job. They aren't one personality at work and one at home. I think people need to be able to relate. I have always thought that a good leader is there to support their teams rather than tell them what to do. And so I think really having a team approach to any task or challenge and consulting with your team and looking at your job as really helping your team to do their job.
There's a number of different factors really that kind of play into it, and you know, as yourself as constantly kind of developing and learning as a leader. Most of the time it's about learning from the good things you pick up from fellow leaders and other leaders, but sometimes also you can learn quite a lot from not so good experiences that you've had yourself. I think one of the other factors as well that kind of plays a key part in my mind in terms of what makes a good leader is about clarity. So having that kind of clear vision, and it's not about just having a vision on a piece of paper, on a presentation deck or a slide deck. It's actually about being able to translate what that vision means to everybody within the organisation and what part they can play to achieve that vision. And then finally, I think the third part of it really is about trust as well. So trust your team to be able to make the decisions, empower them and encourage them to be able to make decisions that are working towards that collective vision.